88. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Said he was going to miss the ketchup bottle. You can call the field whatever you'd like to call it. Kenny Pickett's first start at home, and about halfway through the first quarter, with Najee Harris for the touchdown out of the backfield. Here we go. 7-0 home team. It's a 10-6 game. Tampa Bay trying to get the 2-minute offense cooking here. Brady hit. Ball's out. Chris Godwin is able to hustle and pounce on it. Alex Highsmith hits Brady from the blind side. Bucks have to punt, and Brady, some spirited and very pointed comments to his O-line. It's a 13-12 game, middle of the third. Pickett drops back. And the good news for Pittsburgh is this flutters and is caught by Deontay Johnson. But let's bring our eyes backwards to our quarterback. Pickett is down and slow to get up. Devin White, not the guy you want arriving with that kind of pace in the middle of your chest. Mitch Trubisky comes in replacement of Pickett. Mike Tomlin's Steelers in the fourth quarter still leading 13-12. It's a 3rd down and 6. Connor Hayward down the seam, and this is a huge completion. Big 3rd down. Turns into a 1st down. They're in the red zone. And now they're visiting the end zone. Trubisky. Chase Claypool had a big day. That's an 8-play, 71-yard touchdown drive. Steelers lead by 8. Ensuing drive for the Buccaneers. It's 4th and 1. Leonard Fournette over 100 yards combined. What a big hit, but Fournette's a huge man. You're not knocking him over. Again, it's Fournette. Slides out of the backfield. Become a weapon in the passing game, and he's bowling over human beings. That's a touchdown. It's 20-18. Going to keep the offense on the field. Obviously, need to get 2. Brady looking for Godwin, and it's knocked down. And as you'll see, Devin Bush makes a spectacular play there. A, to not interfere, and B, to get that left hand out there and knock it down. It's a 2nd and 2 here, and this could have been catastrophic. The snap is low, but Trubisky's able to beat Dee Delaney and recover the ball. But the bad news is it's now 3rd down and long, approaching 3 minutes. In many ways, this is the play of the game because it avoids a punt, maintains possession, but again it's 3rd down, and again you're going to need to maintain possession to avoid Brady having a chance to beat you, and it's Claypool again. Another look at this one. As you'll see, he will turn this route upfield, and that elbow's inbounds. How about 7-96 with the touchdown for Claypool? Steelers get the win. Tom Brady on why the Buccaneers came up short.
I think, we didn't earn it. We didn't earn the win. So it's a game of earning it, and it's a game of playing well and performing well, and we're just not doing a good job of that. I don't think we've done it for 6 weeks. And I think we're all playing less than what we're capable of, and we've all got to look at ourselves in the mirror and figure out why.
We didn't take them lightly, number one. Number two, I think guys that's living off the Super Bowl are living in a fantasy land, and you got to get your hands dirty and go to work like everybody else. And we've been working hard, and we got to work harder, because nobody's going to give us anything or feel sorry. So we got to go back as coaches, as players, and the time for talking is over. You either got to put up or shut up.
For the first time since 2012, a Tom Brady-led team does not have a winning record through 6 games. Brady himself off to a sluggish start. QBR, the lowest it's been at this juncture since that metric was created back in 2006. Just 8 passes for touchdowns, his fewest to this point in almost a decade. From Brady and the Buccaneers to Rodgers and the Packers, another NFC favorite struggling to get on track. Meanwhile, the Jets with a chance to really make a statement. It's a family affair for the LaFleurs. Matt taking on Mike, the Jets OC. Aaron Rodgers battling an injured thumb on his throwing hand on a rainy day. That wasn't going to make it any easier. We're scoreless late first. Doesn't look like much of a problem there for Rodgers as he finds Allen Lazard. Big gain at 35, and the field goal from Mason Crosby's blocked by Quinnen Williams, who's been a force. You see Williams there It's that big right hand up. Fleur, not pleased. It would get worse. On this rainy day at Lambeau, A.J. Dillon unable to take the handoff. LaMarcus Joyner on it. Jets would turn that turnover into points. It's a 3-0 Jet lead. And Matt LaFleur calls in the troops. Fellas, let's keep our poise. Let's get our focus. Let's win this football game. We're all tied at 3 in the third. The Jets. Little play action. Zach Wilson rolls the pocket, looking deep for Corey Davis. He's got a step. They're in the red zone. Very next play. Brother Mike scheming up something that's going to work out. Braxton Berrios gets some excellent blocking. He's in the end zone, and he's whooping at the crowd in Lambeau. They get the lead, and they wouldn't look back. Williams. Told you he's been a force up the middle and gets Rodgers there on a 3rd and 8. Bringing the punt team. Here comes the Jets up the middle. Michael Clemens with the block. Will Parks, the scoop and the score. And the Jets building a 14-point lead. Coach Saleh and this team loving what they're in the midst of building. But Rodgers here finds Lazard. Touchdown there. Lambeau leap. 7-point game. But this Jet squad, they're a force on the road. This rookie Breece Hall is looking better and better every week. Get off me. Into the end zone goes Hall. He's a rookie. Little Lambeau leap, and saw the Jet fans there. There's a rookie as well. Sauce Gardner. A little cheese hat. Packers didn't take kindly to that. It's a 4-2 start. So let's do our research on this one. It's not just that the Jets are 4-2, it's that they're road warriors. For the first time since 2010, the Jets have won their first 3 road games. Other side of the ledger, Packers in completely unfamiliar territory, at least under Matt LaFleur. Since Matt LaFleur took over as head coach, they were 10-0 in games following losses as they came back, of course, from being over in England, taking on the Giants. More pressing for Green Bay. The offense has just been bogged down, 24th in points per game. 107 points, the fewest in any 6-game span with Aaron Rodgers starting. They scored just 12 points in the 4th quarter. Rodgers asked about the Packers' offense, or lack thereof.
What is it that you think you guys need to be offensively? What do you need to do?
Simpler. Simplify some things.
What do you mean by simplify? What, like, you're talking like a scheme, you're talking game plans, too much volume? What do you think?
All of it. Yeah. I don't want to get too specific. And I'm not attacking anything. I just think that based on how we've played the last 2 weeks, I think it's going to be in our best interest to simplify things for everybody. For the line, for the backs, for the receivers, especially with Kabi's injury. Just simplify some things and maybe that'll help us get back on track.
These are obviously a couple of legends, as we talked about earlier in the show. This isn't where anybody thought they'd be. For Green Bay, losses to the Giants and Jets in back-to-back weeks isn't where anybody forecast them. Now the Packers have got 3 consecutive road games with a trip to Buffalo included. Buccaneers, they were the biggest road favorite on the board Sunday, and they never led in Pittsburgh. They've scored more than 21 points once this year, and that's a game that they lost by double digits at home. All of which would explain why it has appeared to be mostly a joyless exercise for them thus far, particularly their quarterback. But their NFC South Division rival Panthers do offer an opportunity to try to get things right, and they're up next week. Still to come, the NFC West used to be one of the more rugged neighborhoods in the NFL. At the moment, I don't know what's going on out there.
If you know, you know.